Melbourne versus Richmond, MCG, Thursday night, Anzac Eve, under the lights. Going to be a big crowd. Renewed interest in this game with both sides scoring upsets last weekend. The Demons knocked over Fremantle by 10 points at the MCG, and Richmond outlasted the Gold Coast Suns by 11 at Marvel Stadium. Melbourne have the inferior win-loss record. They're 1-5. Richmond are 2-4. But I am very keen on the Demons to continue their momentum. I reckon they found the right formula last weekend. They restructured their forward line, dropped Bailey Fritsch and Jacob Van Rooyen, Cozzy Pickett with 5 goals, and Harrison Petty kicked a few as well. Took on the game with some aggressive handball, and it seemed to work. They kicked 107 points for the game, their highest of the year. They had 74 at half time, which was their equal highest for the year in only a half of football. So they might have just turned the corner, the Demons, and very keen on them to knock over Richmond. Why can't the Tigers win? They've scored 2 wins as massive underdogs this year. Hopper and Tim Taranto are in good form in the middle. Nick Vlauston superb down back. But there's a few things that concern me. Probably the biggest thing is the inside 50 differential. They went down 42-62 inside 50s against Gold Coast last weekend. The Suns were wasteful, had plenty of chances, and the Tigers were saved by a superhuman effort from Nick Vlauston. At the other end, they rank last for inside 50s, 17th for disposals, 16th for clearances. That hasn't been a strong point for Melbourne this year, but traditionally they're very good in that area. And so given that, I reckon the line for the Ds is achievable. If you look at the recent history between the two sides, Melbourne have won the last 5 matches by an average of 32 points. Richmond's losses this year have been by an average margin of 60 points. So, when it rains, it pours. The floodgates could open a little bit here. I think Max Gawn is going to be in for another big game. Big Maxi had 28 disposals last weekend, 31 hit-outs, 10 clearances against the Dockers. He'll be a bit of a brick wall for the Tigers to get past when they look to advance forward. He's also averaged 25 plus in his past 2 against Richmond. So take him for at least the 20 and the 25, even better value as an option. Clayton Oliver is another one that's played well against Richmond, averaged 31 disposals in his past 3 matches against the Tigers, and he's averaged 28.5 disposals this season. So I think it's going to be a good night for Melbourne. Take them to cover the line, with Max Gawn and Clayton Oliver being influential.